What's up guys, it's your boy Super Mario Retros. I'm in the game room today and I want to take you guys thrifting with me so you can get an idea of how I find gems for my game room or how I find stuff that I can sell and fund my game room. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here we are at my first Goodwill. Couldn't wait to look at the toys. Me and my daughter always run to the toys and see what we can find. Here we are, starting off right away. I found this kind of weird looking Lego toy. It's kind of weird, I left it. And then right away guys, 2 Lord Zed Funko Pops for $1.99 each. You know I had to pick these up, one for the collection, one for sale. Kept looking, more toys here. I see a yokai watch there. I'll talk about it here in just a second. Look some more. It was $1.99, scratched up. I thought about it for a little while, but I ended up leaving it. Looking around at the plushes now. Plushes make me a lot of money, guys. I was looking around, seeing what I can find. And that's when I found this Five Nights at Freddy plush. Guys, I'm not very familiar with this in general, like the show, but I know the plushes do really good. Here's another one, complete with tag. These were all $1.99. So, you know I had to pick these up. And then I found this. Reminds me of the meme cat. And then guys, I think that hat brought me good luck because I found this red cheek GameStop exclusive Five Nights at Freddy plush. This thing is all over the place. Usually sells for about $100, it looks like. I'm gonna post it for $90, but that's my find of the day. Alright guys, we also found this Pikachu plush. It is Pokemon brand. It was only $1.99. I left it. Looking back, I probably should have brought it with me. I don't know why I left it. I also found these Ninja Turtle toys. Only $3.99 for 2 of them. I actually thought it was a little overpriced, and it's from like the newer series, so not something I was interested in. Left them behind. And then guys, found these Care Bears. Left them as well, but they were pretty cool. Mario backpack, pretty cool as well. I'm always looking for Goosebumps books, but didn't find any today. As far as games goes, they had this iCarly game, nothing special, and this Wii sports game you find everywhere. I also always look at the VHS movies, looking to add to my collection. The only thing that really stood out was this Mask movie. It was $2.99, so I passed that one up as well. Looked around a little bit more, didn't really find anything that really stood out. Alright guys, and this is actually at the second thrift store that I went to. They had a little bit more selection of video games. Nothing that really stood out for me. They have MLB The Show. Also a lot of movies. I don't really collect movies, but it's cool to look at them. And they also had a lot of VHSs. So the Lost World Jurassic Park, I actually had this one. I might get it one day if it's cheaper than that. They were $2.99, I believe. They also had the Mask, which is funny. Was looking through the books, always looking for Goosebumps books, and sure enough I found one. Unfortunately for me, it's one of the newer ones and I don't collect these. Looked around some more, found another one. This is also part of the newer set of Goosebumps books. Not bad, but not something I collect or can really resell, so left that behind. And they had a pretty good selection of video games, not the style that I collect or anything that I can make money off of, but it is cool to see them. It looks like someone kind of gave up their Star Wars collection here. These are pretty fun games. It's cool to see them out in the wild at least, but again, nothing too special, nothing that I had to take home with me. A lot of Xbox stuff, Borderlands for PS3, it's pretty cool. And that was kind of about it. Alright guys, so moving on, I always have to look at the plushes, looking to see what I can find. I hit good on the first thrift store, so wanted to see what this one had. My daughter, of course, finding Squishmallows as usual. And sure enough, I found a Pokemon Grookey, and this one was also $1.99. Original Pokemon brand, good quality. Found this Yoshi, and I wasn't sure about it. I couldn't tell if it was real or fake, so I left it behind. And moving on to the toys, I found this T-Rex, super awesome for $1.99. This is the original Jurassic Park series. These are really good quality, highly posable, and I couldn't pass up on them. I love collecting Jurassic Park toys, so this was a great find. And then sure enough, I found one more, and this one is like a pterodactyl. I'm sure it has a very specific name. Also $1.99, so I couldn't pass it up. These are all highly posable. If you're not sure, they have this little barcode that lets you know that they're original Jurassic Park toys. And great for the collection. Something I'll hold on to for a little bit and maybe eventually sell, but for now I'll keep. And then guys, I always like looking at the board game section because I have found complete Lego sets before, and Lego sets do very well, especially if it's something that's been retired or that's a couple years old. Didn't find any today. I did find this kind of weird Beyonce candle. Very weird, passed it up. And just kind of flipped through the shirts a little bit. I found this one. It says, "Take me back to the 90s." It was a little bit too big for me, but I would have loved it. That would have been a great shirt to wear, especially when I'm making YouTube videos. That's super retro. And then this Ninja Turtle shirt, which I actually already own, so I passed up on it. Alright guys, so I'm back in the game room. Let's go over some of our finds. This is my Super Mario Odyssey bag that I take with me everywhere. And it's always a great day when I get to fill it up. So guys, starting off with that first Goodwill, I found 3 Five Nights at Freddy figures, plushes. And they were each $2. And this one even still has the tags. I don't know much about Five Nights at Freddy. It's not my thing, but I know that these plushes sell, and I've sold a bunch of them. And to my surprise, this one sells for like $90, $100, $120, just depending. The market's all over the place. I got it for $2 and I have it listed right now for $90. So this might be my gem of the day. This is the GameStop exclusive with the pink cheeks. Again, these are all made by Funko, but this is my find of the day right here. And then what are the chances that I find 2 Lord Zed Funko Pops? I already have Power Ranger Funko Pops. I have the starting 5. So it was really cool to find 2 because that means I get to sell one. Not that I'll make that much money off of it, but I get to keep one in the collection. So that's really cool that I found 2. You guys see my little Power Ranger section over here. And I think Lord Zed looks great right there. So nice little addition to the toy wall.
Lord Zed, Emperor of all I see.
And as far as the second one, I have it listed on Mercari for like $8, so nothing crazy, but still cool that I found 2 of them. All right, guys, second thrift store wasn't the best, but anytime I find a Pokemon plush, I'm really happy. Got this one also for $2. We got Groki, and it's cool because I already had Treco, so these are really cool. These are the good quality ones, so look really good. And I'll leave it in the collection for now. I'll post it, see if anybody's interested in it again. Some of this stuff is just cool to have and hold on to for a little while, but ultimately on the for sale page, I do love finding Pokemon plushes though. And then nothing too special, I did find this T-Rex. And I love finding the original Jurassic Park toys. This isn't like one of the retro ones, but these are all very good quality. And you see in the movements here, some of the stuff they do here is really good quality. Again, you can always tell because they have this little barcode. It's like an app you can download and it tells you facts about them and different things like that. So I found the T-Rex. It's cool because I actually have this T-Rex, which I found a while back, and this one's huge. This one's part of the game room and something I wouldn't sell. I really like this one. But this one is pretty awesome too. These all remind me of the original Jurassic Park movie. So pretty similar. This one's a little bit smaller, not a lot, just a little bit smaller. But these are really cool. I grew up loving dinosaurs just like anybody else in the 90s. Love Jurassic Park, so was happy to find one for $2. And then guys, last but not least, I found this kind of pterodactyl. I'm sure it has a more specific name than that, but this is also one of the Jurassic Park ones. You can tell if you open this, has that little barcode I was talking about. This one was also $2. And you can see it flaps his wings and the mouth opens. So again, I like finding good quality Jurassic Park toys. This one was $2. And guys, I actually put a little clear string on it so it can kind of hang out there, at least temporarily. It is on my for sale page also, but I think it looks cool. Part of the game room. I love collecting Jurassic Park toys. You see I have this big one down here as well. Anyways, at least for now. All in all, guys, not a bad day at the thrift store. Every item I bought was $2, coincidentally. And I have potential to make over $100. So I think I spent $14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, $16. So I spent $16. have potential to make over 100, especially because of the Freddy plush, especially because of this one right here. So not a bad day, guys. Like I said, you have to think outside the box because you're not gonna really find video games out there, but find other ways. So when I sell this, if I were to make about $80 off of this or 90, that's like a Game Boy I can buy, or that's a PlayStation or a high-end game. So think outside the box, guys, and that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. Peace out.